Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, so we have multiplication of surds today. Remember in our last class we did addition and subtraction of surds. So for multiplication of surds, the same approach we've been using right from time that we have to simplify them before we do our operation or carry out our operation. So we have root 27 times root 50. And so what we do here is first simplify root 27. And how do we simplify root 27? You make sure one of it is a perfect square and you multiply it with the other to give us root 27. So which is square root of 9 times 3. Because root 9 times 3 is root 27 times, how about this? The perfect square for this that times with 50 is 25. So root 25 times 2. And so we have, you can now split it into 2 by saying root 9 times root 3. That's for this one. Then this is also root 25 times root 2. And so for this, square root of 9 is 3. So 3 times root 3 is 3 root 3. And then times square root of 25 is 5. That will be 5 root 2. And so you can multiply this. Okay, yeah, you can multiply this one and this one, then you multiply this one and this one. So we have 3 times 5 is 15 root 3 times 2 is 6 because it is multiplication. Remember, if you have x times y is xy plus x, but x plus y is not equals to xy. It is still s plus y, but s times y is sy. So that's what we did here. If it is addition, it will not be able to plus each other. Why? Because the roots are not the same, except if you have 3 root 3 plus, let's say, 2 root 3. Now the roots are the same. It can give us 3 plus 2, which is 5 root 3. Likewise, your addition, 2x plus 3x will give us 2 plus 3 will be 5. Then you bring your x. But 2x plus 3y will not give you 5x or 5y. So it will still remain 2x plus 3y. So that's just what we have done here if you apply it in the same sense. So number 2, we have root 12 times 3 root 60 times root 45. So we are going to split this. What do we times? 6 times 2 will give us 12, but 6 is not, none of them is a perfect square. So let's pick 4. Okay, let me just go straight to the point. Root 4 and root 3. Root 4 times root 3 will give us root 12. Then for this 3 roots, now 25 times 4. Okay. Sorry, I said 25 times 4. 15 times 4. 15 times 4 will give us 60. So let's put our 4 here and then times 15. I'm still looking at another easier one. Okay, let's go by 15 times 4. Then times, for this, root 45. So what will give us 45? So that will be 9 times 5. So root 9 times root 5. So for this now, this will give us 2 root 3 times, this is root 4, which is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Now give us 6 root 15. 6 root 15 times, this will give us 3 root 5. 3 root 5. This 3 root 5. So we can now, is there any way we can split this one to give us one perfect square and one? No. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 5. Okay, so that's all. So let's multiply the outside one. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. That will be 36 root 3 times 15 is 45. 45 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry 2. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 2 is 22. That will be root 2 to 5. Root 2 to 5. But this root 2 to 5, it should be a perfect square. What do we times 2 times that will give us root? Let's see 15 times 15. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 1 is 5. 7. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. Yeah, it's a perfect square. So that will be 15. So that will be 36 times 15. So when we multiply 36 times 15, that will be 30. 15, 18. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. So that will be 14, 540. That will be 540. Alright, so the third one is 2 root 5 square. So it means 2 root 5 times 2 root 5. That's the meaning. Split it into 2. Now, the first one can multiply the second one. So 2 times 2 is 4. Then root 5 times root 5. That will be root 25. Root 5 times root 5 is root 25. But root 25 is 5. So that will be 4 times 5. So root 5 times root 5 is 5. So anytime you have two roots multiplying each other, it will be that number. So root 10 times root 10 is 10. So 4 times 5 is 20. So that's all about multiplication of sort. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you know you enjoyed this video, please kindly like, comment, and share. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe. God bless you all in Jesus' name.